Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, welcome back to Pet Battles with the Locked. Once again, we are looking at the Cataclysm Tamers, and this, of course, is the second part in this part of the series, and thus it is time to look at the Grand Master Tamer. And like the Dark Moon Fair Tamer, which we covered last week, this guy is an epic level Tamer, and thus I'm going to give two strategies. One, a basic strat on how to beat him, and going to use the same team I did in the previous series for Cataclysm, and then I'm just going to use a stupidly OP team that can beat the Tamer with only 2 pets. So without further ado, let's have a quick look at the rundown for this Tamer. So the Grand Master Tamer for Cataclysm is of course Obalis. You can find Obalis hanging out in Oldham, and he likes to hang around with his 3 pets, all of which are of course epic level. Clatter the Critter, the Flying type Spring, and then finally the Beast type Pyth. I wonder what type of Beast type Pyth is. But nevertheless, we are going to be using 2 strategies to beat him today, so let us get this underway. So, as you can see, I have sent out my Eternal Strider first. I don't want to send out my Nexus Whelpling or my Tanuki Pup versus the Beast. Obviously the Tanuki Pup will just get owned by the Beast type. And I actually want to save my Nexus Whelpling to face the Flying type, as my Nexus Whelpling has plenty of magic abilities which will make it very, very easy. So, of course, the Eternal Strider isn't terribly strong against the Python, but the Python itself isn't terribly strong versus it either. So it's going to be a very even battle. And that nice big hit from Pump was able to save me at the end there, and they managed to kill each other off at the same time. So I lucked out a bit on that one. But basically, I'm pretty sure he's going to send the Flying type out next, so I in turn am going to send out my Nexus Whelpling, and I was correct. So as you can see, I do have that magic ability, Mana Surge, which is going to hit Spring for an exceptionally large amount, especially now that we do have Wild Magic up on him as well. Although it will absorb the first hit, because this move here is a bit of an annoyance, but it did block it, so the next hit should do a considerable amount of damage, and there we go, 900 for a straight hit. Now, the reason I chose these 3 pets to go through all the Cataclysm with is just to show that it is possible to do all these Tamers relatively easily with just pets that you can catch in the wild. I caught all these guys in the wild. It took me a while to farm up a rare one, but they're all easy to catch, and they all come at level 20 plus. So not only are they relatively easy to get, they are relatively easy to level up as well. So as you can see, my Nexus Whelpling's doing quite a good job here against the Critter as well, but he has been taken out, and now I get to send out my Tanuki Pup, which is actually becoming quickly one of my favourite pets, because he just seems to be, you know, the correct choice for almost any situation. But it's time to move on to the next strat, guys. I will see you there. So, it is now time to play around with the lightning strategy again. This time, instead of bringing my giant bone spider, I have elected to bring in the Clockwork Gnome, because if you thought the giant bone spider worked well with the lightning storm ability, it is terribly bad in comparison to what the Clockwork Gnome can do. So, apparently I am fighting a giant cocoon at the moment. Bug report? Question mark? Okay, well, definitely leaving this in the video because this is awesome. I am fighting a big giant blob of web at the moment, but I'm going to kill it nonetheless. It still seems to be taking damage, so who cares? Come on, Laxus, you can do it. Be the best little thunder dragon you can be, and he has been. I do have the Nexus Whelpling in my team, but I do not plan to use it at all in this battle. I believe I should be able to take on the next 2 pets by themselves with my Clockwork Gnome. So we do have 5 turns of the lightning weather effect left. So what I'm going to do is put up the Tyrant. Now for those of you who don't know, the Clockwork Gnome has this ability called Tyrant, which builds a Tyrant, as we can just see there. And then every turn for, I believe it is 4 turns, that Tyrant will fire 3 times. And now that we have Lightning Storm up as well, the Tyrant does 25% extra damage, and there was a flying torrent on my screen. Oh my god, kill it. But yeah, the Tyrant will do extra damage, 25% extra damage, because it is mechanical, and Lightning Storm buffs mechanical attacks. And then every time the Tyrant itself attacks, it will then fire, for every time the Tyrant attacks, additional lightning damage will be done as well. So we see a hit, lightning goes down, and now the Tyrant should fire 1 lightning damage, 2 lightning damage, and then a 3rd and final hit of lightning damage. So the Tyrant itself basically does extra damage every turn. and now it's about to become even more overpowered because you can have 2 of them. And we should basically just see this pet die a horrible death in this next turn without having much of a chance against us at all, because this is an exceptionally powerful combination. If you add in any hard-hitting pet with this team, it becomes stupidly good. Anyway, it looks like it is over, guys, so I will see you next time in Pandaria.